recording? I am recording. Good morning, campers.
0.4 miles ahead, merge left on I-80 East.
Oh, it's been an interesting morning. You might have just noticed I just pulled over there for a second to check my messages because I thought I got one before we left, but no. Because I'm waiting for a reply from our shop up in Missoula. Because we've had a small issue this morning. One of the bolts that holds my deer guard on has snapped in half. The top half of the bolt is still stuck in the bolt hole.
2.2 miles ahead, take exit 313 and then merge left to ramp on US 287 South.
And unfortunately, the hole for the bolt is threaded.
2 miles ahead, take exit 313 and then merge left to ramp on US 287 South.
I've got no way to get the bolt out. The Petro here had no way to get the bolt out, apparently. I got the bottom half. I just need the top half removed. They also didn't have a replacement bolt, so not like they could help me anyway. But it's jammed in there pretty good. So, not now, Maxwell. I'm annoyed because this is one of those bolts that Prime helpfully replaced last time we were in the Pittston yard. You know, those bolts that survived 300,000 miles almost on this truck with no issues, which they gleefully replaced, including all of my linchpins. I had some nice, expensive linchpins that were like really good, solid linchpins that I bought from Home Depot, not the cheapo ones that Prime uses. They replaced those as well as all the bolts, and I suspect they use cheap bolts as well. And so one of those has snapped. So I'm really not happy with Prime for messing with my deer guard. Because now it is a bear to pull my hood for my pre-trip check in the morning. Well, it's not a bear to get the deer guard down, it's a bear to get it back up. To get it back up in such a way that I can put the linchpins back in. Which is not fun. So yeah, let's just get out of here. Our fuel stop has changed once again. So now our fuel stop is the TA in Lyman, Colorado.
0.3 miles ahead, take exit 313 and then merge left to ramp on US 287 South.
Okay. So rare that, you know what? No. This is not a video series for my whining about stuff not going my way. This is a video series about driving. There's a gun show here today, apparently. This is a series about driving from cool place to cool place. And today we shall drive 287 between Laramie and Fort Collins. This road's always a joy to drive. It is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. A little bit breezy sometimes, but nothing we can't handle. We're nice and heavy, and the wind speeds this morning were not that strong. We got a little bit of a crosswind right now that's kind of annoying. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. And with any luck, we'll be able to just cheat and cut our way through Owl Canyon today, I think. folks, we are in Lyman, Colorado, L-I-M-O-N, not to be confused with Lyman, Wyoming, L-Y-M-A-N. Very different towns. Okay, not that different, but different locations generally. One's on 70, one's on 80. But both places we've stopped at before. We just topped off Mr. Maxwell's fuel tanks, which reminds me I need to reset my odometer. There we go. That way I am counting the proper amount of gallons used. Because my digital fuel gauge is much more accurate than my analog fuel gauge. My analog fuel gauge, I've got two 100-gallon fuel tanks, and we pulled into the fuel stop today. We picked up 133 gallons of fuel, which means that we had somewhere
3 miles
around...
ahead, take exit 363 and then merge left to ramp on US 40 East.
That means we should have had somewhere around 60 gallons still in the tank. And my truck was reading below a quarter tank. I was like, that's okay. Not entirely accurate.
0.3 miles ahead, keep right.
My fuel gauge in the truck basically acts as though I've only got 170 gallons of capacity rather than the full 200. So we never completely fill up the tanks because that's somewhat dangerous. Always leave empty space in your fuel tanks for safety. Okay, stop, Mr. Maxwell. I hate that there's a stop sign here. There should really just be a yield.
59.8 miles ahead, stay on US 287 south as US 40 splits off.
Oh, I had my engine brake on. No wonder I couldn't get into 5th gear. Let's try and float from 6 to 7. Alright. Out of 6 into 7. Yay! Look at me, I just floated gears. I'm so proud of myself. Let's try 7 to 8. So, out of 7, there's 8. Woo! I'm floating! 8 to 9, so it's out of 8. Oh, it's 9. Let's match the RPM. There we go, 9. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at the floating thing. Not at all. There's nobody behind me. We are alone on this road. Speaking of alone on this road, one of the YouTube channels I watch did another desert bus video. So I have YouTube Red, so I can actually queue up YouTube videos and run them with the my tablet with the screen locked. Because you cannot have a video playing in the cab of the tractor while you're driving. That's highly illegal. But you can listen to music or podcasts. So I've got this desert bus video queued up on YouTube. YouTube is minimized and off the screen, and I can just listen to the audio from them driving. So it's super surreal. I'm listening to somebody, specifically Nerdcubed, Daniel Hardcastle, amazing, wonderful video game YouTube channel that has gotten very surreal lately. So I'm listening to him kind of just doing this, but in a video game, in a much more boring version than reality. If you aren't familiar, Desert Bus is a video game where you drive 8 hours from Tucson to Las Vegas in real time along an old version of US 93, except they have removed all terrain. They've removed all the cities on the way. It is just endless, empty desert. It looks remarkably like what we're driving through right now, except with no traffic. And that's a video game, and if you get to Vegas, you get 1 point, and you get the option to turn around and drive back for another point. And you can just do that as long as you want and get as many points as you can stand. But you can't stop playing, or you don't get points anymore. thing that goes where a bunch of people take turns playing Desert Bus and raising money for Child's Play charity. And it is wonderful. They've raised over $1 million for that cause. And that happens every year toward late November. Mid to late November. I always toss them a few bucks every year because it's such a wonder. It's a group that I already watched anyway. Loading Ready Run up in Canada that do the Desert Bus for Hope thing. So it's like just like it's this weird mishmash of all these other things I'm interested in. It's like because I listened to all the Penn stuff. Penn Jillette, Penn and Teller made, or the ones who came up with the idea for Desert Bus. It's just the ultimate realistic game. Is you drive 8 hours and you get 1 point. Also, if you leave the road, you break down and you have to get towed back to Tucson, and that happens in real time. So, yeah, it's an interesting game. So I'm just gonna listen to that while I drive today, and I'm going to imagine that they're all in my truck with me. So this is so dumb. I don't care, but it's wonderful. So yeah, I'll see you guys. We're probably gonna stop somewhere. I haven't decided exactly where yet. I've got my GPS set for the Petro in Amarillo, Texas. I don't know if we're going to get that far tonight. I've got about 7 hours left on my, 6 hours, 45 minutes left on my clock. It's 330 miles away, so that's actually kind of at the limits of, I mean, that's, you know, maybe a 5.5 hour drive if we're lucky. If we keep our speed up, maybe probably closer to 6 hours of that. So we'll get there. We'll have maybe an hour left on my clock. So I don't know for sure if we're going to go that far. I might try and stop. There's a Love's in Dumas, Texas, which I think will be better. Though that one always fills up before I get there, so I don't know. There's lots of places to park along 287. Hello, activity bus. Yeah, but there's lots of places to park between here and Amarillo. So when I get tired, we'll pull over. It's simple as that. That's how it's going to go. I'm just going to drive until I can't drive anymore, and then hopefully that will be in Amarillo, or at least somewhere with a toilet. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, get past me. I need my high beams. I need my high beams. There we go. We're coming up on Stratford, Texas. I'm tired. I'm going to take an 8-hour sleep. And then we'll finish up the drive into Amarillo and do a 2-hour break there, probably. Or I'll just do a 10 here. I don't know yet. I need a shower. So I think the 8-2 is probably a good idea. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There's a picnic area somewhere right up here. There it is on the right. I can see another truck in there. No behind me? No behind me. Cool. I can just go slow as I want to here. Yes. Do 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 do. All the way to the end so people have as much room as possible to pull in alongside us. That should do nicely. Alright, I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. My name's MacLeod, AsRanger17 on Twitch, Xbox Live, Steam. Drop in, say hi. Let me know if you enjoy the videos by clicking like or subscribe. And of course, say hi on Twitter. Duty status, sleeper birth, at MacLeod, no apostrophe. If you want to find me on the Twitters, I'm there all the time. So anyway, I'm tired. We've still got, let's see here. We are now on Central Time, which is the same time zone as our destination. We've still got 941 miles to go. Really? Only that much? Wow. Cool. We've still got 2 days of driving left. And we're within 1,000 miles. That's awesome. All right. Cool. I didn't realize New Orleans and Amarillo were that close. Whew, I'm tired. Probably get a shower in Amarillo and then we'll head off across Texas. Probably stop somewhere southeast of Dallas, maybe around the Tyler area. Actually, no, we're probably going to run out of hours right around Dallas somewhere, aren't we? Ugh. I'll have to check my books and see if I know anywhere good to park east of Dallas. That's not too far east of Dallas. I really don't want to wind up stuck there. Dallas, not the most truck-friendly town as far as parking is concerned. Anyway, I need to sleep. See you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.